My name is Dara. I'm a physical therapist as well as a strength coach, yogi, all those things. So if you need any help with lower back strength, lower back health, core strength, any and all of the above, you just want to be healthier as you get older, this is the class for you. 30 minutes, subscribe to the channel, live class every week. You can check on my other core classes, my other core workouts in my playlists. Join me. So we're going to just need a mat. Weights are optional, right? Totally optional. Always suggested to bring them to class. We're going to start off in standing, go through a little quick yoga warm-up, and then we're going to take it down onto the mat. We've got 3 moves, circuit of 3. Every class, we've got a little bit of a power circuit, and then we stretch, and that's it. 30 minutes. Let's get started. Let's go. Reach to the sky. Take a nice long inhale. Get some length in the spine. We're just going to start off with a little bit of mobility, easy yoga flow. You do not need to be great at yoga. This class is for all levels. We do have some spicy abs coming up, but I will show you options and modifications. Root your feet into the ground. Round, reach, lengthen. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Get some length in the spine. One more breath. Exhale, forward fold, bring the arms all the way down. Knees are soft, shake it out, release any tension. Just getting things moving, checking with your body. How's your back? How's everything feeling before we get into this advanced series? I will walk you through it. 3 moves, advanced, and I will show you some options to modify. Take one more breath here. Just stretching it out. Just should feel really nice on the lower back. And then inhale halfway, lift, flat back, straighten out the knees, get a nice stretch in your hamstrings, brace with your abs. We always want to have this engagement here when we're getting into this hinge pattern, right? Stretching, straightening out the back of the legs, a little bit more stretch in the hamstrings, brace with your abs, tuck your chin in, open the chest. I see a lot of people kind of hanging out here. Engage your lats. That's going to help to stabilize and protect that lower back. This is your hip hinge. This is your deadlift. Hold it here. Hinging, separating my hips and my spine. One more breath. It's important to be able to do that, right? Bring the hands down, step back into plank. Nice, strong, solid plank. Modify the plank, right? If your shoulders don't love planks, just take a break, take it easy, modify. If you are in the plank, spread your fingers wide, press away from the mat. Nice, strong here. Engage with the shoulders. Hold it, one breath. And then exhale, knees down, slowly lower chaturanga, elbows close to your sides. Uncurl your toes. Press yourself up into a little baby cobra. We're starting mellow. Right, first round, kind of easy, just getting our backs loosened up, warmed up. Retract those shoulders, pull them down your back. Again, use those muscles to stabilize and protect that lower back. One breath here. This should feel nice on the lower back, not pinchy. And brace with your abs just a little bit. Abs on. And then exhale back down. Uncurl your toes. Press yourself back, downward facing dog. That is the entire yoga warm-up. Let's do that 2 more times. Pedal your feet. Again, just using this to warm up, nothing crazy. Pedal the feet. Walk your hands back to your feet. Let's go through round 2. Slowly articulate, moving one vertebrae at a time. Really trying to get mobility in our spine. Get that spine moving. We need supple spine, right? Healthy, strong joints, strong muscles, supple, mobility. Inhale, reach, round 2. Lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, arms down, speeding it up just a little bit. Hold it here for one breath. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Again, abs, brace, hinging at the hips. Open the chest, one breath. Stretch the hammies if you're straightening out the legs. Hands come down, plank, strong plank. We're gonna do a little bit more plank in our warm-up today, so get those shoulders ready, warming up. Upper body, that is a part of your core. Exhale, lower, either knees down or all the way down with control, you guys. Elbows squeeze close to my sides, uncurl the toes, press yourself up into cobra or come all the way up if this feels nice into this up dog. Again, when we're getting some extension in the spine, this should always feel good on the back. We don't want it to feel pinchy, right? So a little bit of tightening your abs and then open up the chest, squeeze those shoulder blades down. And if this just doesn't feel great, keep it here, right? Try to feel better, not worse after class, right? Hold it here, get some nice extension, whatever position feels good to you. Listen to your body. Exhale back down. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. Last time through, you should be pretty warm. We got one more round just like this, and we're moving on. We are gonna do some more planks to finish out our warm-up. If you need to take a break for your wrists or shoulders, please do so. This class is for you. I am just the guide. Walk your hands back to your feet. Last time through. Supple spine rolling up. Try to go up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, head coming up last. A lot of us got these little sticky, tight spots in our back, so just kind of working through that gently. Last time through. Inhale, reach. Lengthen, tall spine, right? Focus on that posture. Reach. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are soft. Hang out here one breath. Inhale, halfway lift. We're finishing out. Hinging at the hips. This is your deadlift. Open the chest. Hands come down. Plank. Moving on. We've got more planks coming up. A little challenging plank sequence. Hold it here. One breath. And then exhale, lower however you need to with control. Keep those shoulders open. We're not here. We're here, right? Uncurl your toes. Up dog or cobra. Find the one that feels good to you, right? This should feel nice on the spine, not pinchy. Engage the shoulders, engage those lats, pull those shoulders down your back. Last breath here. We spend all day hunched over, flexed over, everything. Let's get some extension. Your spine needs that movement in every direction. Exhale, back down. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. We're moving on. If you need more of this or you just want some help for lower back pain or lower back health, grab my guide. It's free. The link is in all of my videos, my caption. Download it. It'll walk you through a nice little easy 10-minute daily protocol, just like this. Take it, grab it. It's free. Walk your hands back to your feet. That lower back guide is ideal if you need better core strength or you're just working through some lower back tightness, stiffness. You want my PT tips, download the guide. All right, let's finish our warm-up with inchworm, walking out into plank. Again, if you need to modify for your shoulders, please do so, right? Listen to your body. So if you're following me, I want you to step the width of your mat. Why? So that you can give your hips some space, right? As I sit back literally onto my plant. That was not the ideal placement. So I like to tell people, give your hips some space. A lot of people, they're stuck in their squats and they're like, then they're rounding their back. That ain't it, guys. Give your hips some space. So if you're a tight hip person, widen your stance, whether it's your squat or here we're gonna walk out into plank. So I suggest, most of us kind of have tight hips, right? More often than not. So widen your stance. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, get deep into, the goal is to be here, right? Not all squinched up and rounded, right? So if you widen your feet, you'll be able to get into this nice deep squatty position and then walk out into your plank. So that's the finishing point. So again, widening my feet, give myself some space, keeping my back flatter. I can get into my hips more. Is there a problem with rounding your back? Absolutely not. But get into those hips. We're trying to work our hips here, right? Walk yourself back, get low, get squatty. Inhale, reach. Just finishing out our warm-up with a little bit of movement, a little bit of squat, a little bit of plank, a little bit of shoulders. I'm gonna talk us through, take this at your own pace, right? Again, like I said, if you got some sensitive wrists, please modify. If you wanna add a little bit of spice, add a push-up. I always suggest my push-ups. I love my push-ups. Why? Body weight, strength. You don't have a lot of equipment, do more push-ups, right? It's a great way to start. We can always add any style push-up, right? If you can't do a regular push-up and you wanna just do one, here, we're against the wall. Any push-up is better than no push-up, right guys? I make especially my cyclists and my runners, man, you guys need some more upper body in your life. Do some push-ups. All right, last time here. And then we're gonna get into the main series today. The main series, 3 moves, like I said, spicy abs. Weights are optional. 1 more of these, and then we're gonna get it going. We've got a spicy hollow body hold with a flutter kick. It's going to burn. Let's come onto our back. So we're gonna start off with a basic reverse crunch. Weights are optional. We did a little bit of reverse crunching earlier this week. I'm gonna change it ever so slightly. Weights are optional. So level 1, you're just gonna come here and scoop, right? So I'm lifting my butt, lowering. We're gonna finish with some flutter kicks. So we're starting hard, we're finishing hard. Middle one, a little bit easier. And if you wanna add the weights, you're just gonna come up here and then lower. Up, lower. Now again, this is advanced. So level 1 is here, shortening the move. Again, the point of this, I'm gonna give you my little PT tips here. Starting, and we got a long first round. 3 rounds, first round, this is a long one. Pay attention. Lower back needs to stay pressed down as my legs lower. So that is the #1 thing that I have to remind people. As your legs get away from you, there cannot be any arching here in that lower back. None. My head is lifted, my rib cage is pressed down, my pelvic floor, I'm connecting right here. And if that's all, you're like, what the hell is she talking about? Download my free guide. I will explain it all to you. This is your foundation right here, locked in. If you cannot do this part, you cannot do any of this foofy-foof add-on with weights and jumping around and legs lowering and kicking and da-da-da-da-da. You're gonna get hurt, and this is not correct if the lower back is not staying locked. So in other words, lower back stays pressed down. Now if you're like, Dar, I can do this, I do this all day, right? Your lower back is pressed down, then make it harder. Don't be a hero. Don't do it just because Dara is doing it if your form is off, right? So in other words, as I lower, my lower back is glued. There is no arch. There's no space in that lower back, and that is challenging, especially for my athletes or people with bigger, heavier, stronger legs. It's harder for you to control this leg as it gets away from you, right? So pick your level. So we got this reverse crunch and lower. Got a little break in between. We're just gonna do some bicycle crunches, keep it simple, and then we're finishing with a flutter kick and a hollow hold. It's hard. 2 more just like this. 1 more. All right, drop the weights. Bicycle crunches, why? Because everyone can do bicycles, right? I like to give at least one where it's challenging, but there's not a lot of modifications. A lot of people can do it. It's safe, it's easy. Again, you really have to make this class guided to you. Right, I'm gonna give you the outline, I'm gonna give you some parameters, I'm gonna give you some tips, but listen to your body. A lot of times, my patients, my clients are doing exercises in like a group setting or a group class or their trainer or whatever, and they're having fun with it, but if your form is not correct, you are going to hurt yourself and you're also not getting the benefit of the exercise. What's the point of the exercise? Obliques? What's the point of that first exercise? Deep core, lower abdominal work? If all you're feeling by the end is your back hurting, that's kind of not the point, right? So focus in on your form and what is right for you and modifying the best way for you and your body. We're all different, and that's okay. So bicycle crunches, pretty easy. Keeping that chin tucked in to help support that neck so that you're not straining the neck. And again, go for some extension, kick the legs out, get some nice oblique work. Obliques generating power across your body. A lot of these moves today, they're great for ab definition, but also for power and also just creating stability in your core, in your trunk, in your spine. This is your foundation. Lock it in. Doesn't need to be a lengthy routine. This is just 10 or 15 minutes, right, of abs. Keep everything going. Safe, strong, resilient body, especially as we get older, myself included. Stay strong as we get older. 3 more. 2 more, then we have a hollow body hold, last, and rest. Hollow body hold, you got 30 seconds. This is challenging. We're gonna finish it with a kick, flutter kick. So this is doubly challenging. I'm being super challenging today. So 30-second hold, start in 3. I'm gonna break it down for you. Level 1, if you're like, this is already challenging. Level 2, level 3 is here, and then you finish with a kick. You decide, lower back needs to stay pressed down the whole time, right? Here, here. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, lift. Whichever version you're doing, 30 seconds. Again, this is your hardest. A little bit higher would be easier, easiest, right? 30 seconds, then you're gonna go kick, 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 kick for 10 seconds. So get ready. Should feel like a long 30 seconds. Again, this one's hard. Why? Because you need to zip connect here. Your lower back needs to be glued. If there's space or if you're arching, that ain't it. That's wrong. Almost done here. We're gonna kick it out. In 3, in 2, kick, 5, 4, 3, 2, press that lower back down, 1, rest. You do not need a lot of core work to get results. You just need to make it challenging, effective, efficient, right? Back in, let's go. Round 2, reverse crunch, whichever one you want to do. Your class, your decision. Make it challenging, right? I like this version where it's kind of holding the weights. A lot of times I will suggest to my clients to grab onto the weight. Why? Because you're getting a little bit of extra upper body work, a little bit, right? Just holding the weight. But also for some of us, it gives you a little bit of control to hold on. So it gives you a little bit better stability, right? So if you're like, oh yeah, it actually feels like, I feel like I can like fire my abs better when I hold on. Yeah, that's true. So if you got weights, add them. Or join me next week, add them. Again, here, advanced. This one is one of those ones where tomorrow you're gonna be like, ooh, my abs are sore because you're lengthening. That eccentric work, lengthening is your control. Again, you guys need to pick which version you can maintain that lower back press down. If there is, I'm not kidding, when I work on clients with them in person, if I can get my fingernail and my fingers under that lower back crease, that is wrong. And I'm very strict about it because it means you're compromising your lower back, and that's not great for your lower back. And it's also just not the right way to do this. Lock in here. Rib cage is down. I'm breathing, and I'm connecting from the front of my body to press that lower back down. 4 more. 3, 2, spicy workout today. Rest, bicycle crunches, whatever version you want to do. Play with tempo. That's another thing that I like to suggest to clients or athletes. You want to challenge yourself. It's not always about going heavier. It's not always about doing more reps. You can play with the tempo, the pace, the holds, things like that. You have a lot of ways you can change these workouts and keep them challenging, maybe more sports specific. Maybe you have to do things slower. Maybe you have to do more holds. Maybe you do things at speed. So just thinking about all those things when you're programming yourself, right? Or follow any of my workouts, my core class, my core playlist. You can just subscribe, check all those core workouts out. You'll get a lot of variety with some of the same cueing. Finish up bicycles. We've got that hollow body hold, and then we've got one more round. This is a challenging routine today. This is one of those ones where you might feel sore here tomorrow, the abs, not the lower back, right? Where you want to feel that good soreness, right? In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1 rest. Whew. I know I'm going to feel it, right? That's that good soreness, like work, right? Not like cranky, but feeling like work was done. All right, we've got a hollow body hold. I am not grabbing my weights. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Hollow body hold 30 seconds, then 5 flutter. Lower back is pressed down, connecting here. I like to start on the exhale, zip on the exhale, connect, connect, boom. Lower back is pressed down in 3, 2, 1. Hold, we've got one more after this. Again, the higher the legs are, the easier. I'm going to remind you, I have a little leg. If you've got a big muscular leg, this is a lot harder to control. Be kind to your body, right? We do not have to copy what other people are doing. We do what is right for us and our body. Do not be a hero at the cost of your lower back. Let's go in 3, in 2, and 1, kick 5. 4, keep that lower back pressed down. 3, breathe. 2, 1, relax. Oof. I'm feeling it. Abs are tight. Abs are sore today. Did these earlier in the week. Whew. Feeling it today. All right, last round, guys. We're just going to stretch after this. Isn't that nice? From all this nice hardcore core we did today. Make this one your best round. Really stay focused. You understand the form. You're locked in. Your breathing is good. Rib cage is down. If you are not sure that you're keeping your lower back down, lift your head up for a few. That's going to help you create better stability and control. I always tell people you can put a pillow under your head. You can lift your head up. That will help a lot of you guys create more of that connection in the front body, right? And those abs, that deep core connected in the front, it's going to help you stabilize in the back, right? We want it all the way around, that entire cylinder. Again, I go over all of this in my lower back guide. It is free. Bunch of PT tips as well as core strength tips. Little 10-minute program you can follow. Grab it. It's free. Last few here. Oof, I'm going to feel these tomorrow, I can tell. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Oh, done. That's me whining. All right, bicycle crunches. I'm gonna put the weights aside. I'm done with those. I don't wanna think about those anymore. Again, you don't need a lot of weights for my class. I always say if you got some stuff at home, this is really built for people who do some of the stuff at home, right? Your core work. Get some weights for your home, 10, 15, 20 pounds, right? If you don't have access to a gym, get some more. It's always good to start off with a couple kettlebells, right? Small, medium, large. I have an entire video talking about how to build out your home gym. You can look for that as well. Little adjustable weights. I got a lot of suggestions on how to, on a budget, build out a pretty nice home gym for yourself, right? You don't need a lot to get work done, get stronger, healthier, especially as we get older. We need more strength training. Finishing up, enough with me blabbing. We've got our last hollow body hold, and then we're cooling it down. Thank God I am ready for this workout to be done. My abs are sore. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1, and relax. Whew, happy to be relaxing. All right, last one. My dog is eagerly waiting for me to be done with class. He's like, take me for a walk. All right, let's do our last hollow body hold. Pressing down, flutter, kick, lift, and hold. Let's go. 30 seconds. Keep holding it strong. Pressing that rib cage down again. We're connecting from here to here. Zip, close, tight. Almost done, guys. We've got that flutter kick and then the home stretch. We are there. We're just stretching. Kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Oof. Felt that my abs are tight, right? Tired? We did some work. Hug the knees into your chest. Let's stretch. Every class is a little bit different. Sometimes I'll finish with a little bit more lower back specific stuff. Some days a little bit of glute stuff. Today, I just want to stretch. It's Friday. Let's just stretch. Let's just relax. Focus on our breathing, slowing it down. Rock the knees side to side. Give that lower back a nice little massage. Releasing tension. Let that left leg extend long, shake it out, let it go, release tension, roll the ankles on the toes, get those feet moving. Healthy feet, that is your base of support. Keep those feet, ankles, toes healthy, resilient, moving. As we get older, you're gonna need those feet, right? Roll that hip around. Slow down your breath, right? Inhale through the nose, exhale it out through the mouth. Calming your nervous system, opening up that hip, just kind of checking in. How does everything feel? We start off with our yoga flow. We focus on that nice tall spine posture, and we're going to finish with that as well, right? So just posture, just a reminder of posture. Bring that knee across your body. Find that position that just feels like a nice stretch for you, right? You're like, oh, if I bring my knee higher or lower, I'm getting a nice stretch in my like glute, my booty, lower back. Open that arm out at a nice little 45-degree angle, getting a nice stretch through that upper chest, shoulders. Again, you're gonna have to find the position on you that feels right. Everybody's built differently, so you may just kind of more look like this, somebody else like this. We're all built differently, that's great. So just modify based on what feels right to your body, where you're getting a good stretch out of it. Head goes wherever it wants. Maybe shake it side to side, release any tension, the head, the neck, the jaw. Some nice spinal rotations. I love these in yoga, good for the digestion as well, right? You can take a lot of things from yoga. You do not need to be super flexible yoga expert to get some benefit from yoga, trust me. Come back to center when you're ready. Figure 4 stretch, however you want. You can do your figure 4 just like this, if you're really tight. If you can reach through for thread the needle, get a little bit deeper. You can also go into pigeon pose if that feels right to you. Whatever's feeling right. You're getting outer hip, glutes, maybe a little bit into the lower back, nice and mellow. One of my favorite stretches, any version of this that feels nice. Roll the shoulders. Releasing tension. Just noting where you feel any tension. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. That slow exhale helps to reset that nervous system. Just relax. Your breath is powerful. Relax the body, relax the mind. Let's switch sides, unwrap that right leg, shake it out. You guys, you don't need a lot of stretching to get the benefits of stretching. And some of it's just about your body, some of it about your nervous system, your mind. Release tension, right? Just spending a few minutes on the floor, literally a few minutes. We're only here, right? Just getting things moving, getting things relaxed out of that busy, go, 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 right? We all need that. We need a little bit of the on, we need a little bit of the off. So just take these couple minutes, right? 3 or 4 minutes, that's it. Check in with your body, stretch, relax, breathe, belly breathe, right? That diaphragm, that is a part of your core. Use your breath. A lot of you guys stressed out, you're not breathing right. Gotta start from down here. Open that left arm out. Head goes wherever it feels comfortable. Finding that position again, where you're getting a good stretch out of it, right? This should always feel good, not pinchy, not painful. Finding that position, and it may just be even here, maybe some other variation. You gotta listen to your body, right? Make this one work for you. Again, breathing, opening up through this whole left side, getting this nice rotational movement through the upper back, nice rotation, thoracic, upper mid-back, mobility. We need that entire spine moving and supple, right? Getting all these spots moving nicely. Last breath here, and then let's finish with our figure 4 on the left side. Same thing. We're gonna do one more stretch after this, just sitting up, finishing with that nice posture reminder that we started off class with. And then that's it for today. We're basically done, right? Like another minute. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to get notifications of live class every Friday. Sundays I'll do extra little pop-up classes midweek, but join me Fridays. Grab the lower back guide if you want some more tips, you want some more ab tips or back or breath work. A lot of you guys need a little bit of work on your breath work, how to really engage that diaphragm better for your core, protect your spine, relax your body. Roll the shoulders out one more time. Release tension on the exhale, lower. One more. And then when you're ready, unwrap that left leg, windshield wiper the knees gently side to side. Should feel really nice. We're gonna roll onto our side, finish in seated with posture. Let's finish with seated posture reminder. I want you to just take this with you through the rest of your day, because I know you're gonna be sitting at your computer or your chair or whatever. You don't need to sit cross-legged. You can sit however you want, right? Whatever's comfortable for you. I just want you to get a reminder of posture. Again, it's not about perfect posture. That ain't it. It's about alignment, right? And alignment keeps everything in line so you're not getting injured in the neck, shoulders back, right? So we don't want to be here. So just alignment. It's just plumb line. That's all I'm here to remind you. So ears over shoulders. That's the first little cue. I'll tell my patients, sitting up nice and tall. We're not here. So we're here. Crown of the head to the ceiling. So that means a little bit of that chin tucked in, ears over shoulders. That's it. Don't overthink it. Inhale, reach to the sky. Lengthening through the spine. Get some space, right? Exhale it out one more time, and that is it for today. Ears over shoulders, tucking that chin in just ever so slightly, crown of the head to the ceiling, lengthening through the spine. Inhale, reach. And then exhale it out. That is it. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you got something good out of class. Join me next week, subscribe to the channel, and take care of your bodies. I will see you guys next time. Happy Friday.